What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. What's up, Portia? What's up, Miss Pat? What's up, Link? What's up, Angelica? What's up, Cheryl? What's up, Annabelle? We'll give him another minute, y'all, and we'll get started. All right. How about we begin? Now, the title of this lecture is called Blacula Codes. Yeah. So, let's get into it. What are the Blacula Codes? They are the monstrous programs that are coming online inside of you. Yes, that is happening to you. Those Blacula Codes are being activated as we speak. You see what I'm saying? Next, what is the Khaos energy? It is the terrifying, wondrous force of your monstrous self rising within you from deep within the bowels of your dark energy, which is your melanin. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Alexis? What's up, Void Walker? Deep within the bowels of your melanin, your dark energy. You see what I'm saying? So now, what's going on here? What we have here is, I watched Blacula, both of them back to back this week. And I'm like, damn, there's some codes in this motherfucker here. Because my spirit led me to it, right? I was like, damn, this is actually pretty deep. And literally on the cover of Blacula, check out this. On the cover of Blacula, then we're going to get into some things that he said. He said, Blacula, and this is what it looked like. Cut that down a bit. It said Blacula, bloodsucker, deadlier than Dracula. Peep that game there. Peep. He said he warned your bodies with warm young bodies will feed his hunger, and hot fresh blood his awful thirst. Now, interesting enough, Mama Waldy went to go see this aristocrat in Europe. He was an African prince who went to go see this aristocrat in Europe, and come to find out that the aristocrat was Dracula. Dracula bit him, and he contracted vampirism, right? But he put him to sleep for 200 years, and in the meantime, Van Helsing and his gang had hunted down and killed Dracula. So when Blacula awoken in the 70s, a lot of shit awoken in the 70s. Y'all got peak gang I ain't gonna lie to you, everything from 1900 on down was something else. But you really start seeing the work really manifest in the 60s and 70s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, but especially the 60s and 70s. So this Blacula energy woke up. The rise of Blacula is the reactivation of your melanin. You see what I'm saying? In the 70s, that was the first time you really seen the soul energy hit the planet again. That's why our predecessors of that time period referred to themselves as what? Soul brothers and soul sisters. And all the movies, the blaxploitation movies at the time, were showcasing what? Melanin energy. You see what I'm saying? Soul. See what I'm saying? Melanin and soul. So this is what you got going on here. So now, with this monstrous energy, Blacula had a few things to say in the movie, in both his movies. You got Blacula, and then you got you got Blacula, and then you got Scream Scream. I think that's the name of the second one. So I'm gonna go with the first one first, and then we're gonna go with the second one. Then we'll go with the second one last. But it's two dialogues he had that I thought was real intriguing for this particular lecture. Alright. This one is called The Vampire's Greatest Defense. Check it out.
Sit down, have a drink. Thank you very much. Very thoughtful of you. Hi, what do you have? Make it a Bloody Mary. Mama Wally, maybe you can help me. Are you, into the occult? Oh, it has some fascination. How about the, heavy stuff? Witchcraft, voodoo, devil worship. Well, we can't ignore what the world characterizes as the black arts, now can we? I think that there's some truth in all of it. I've come to that conclusion myself.
What do you think of vampires?
Vampires, I think they're possibly the most fascinating of all. Do you believe they exist? Well, does the devil exist? People have believed so for thousands of years. You seem well informed. Perhaps. The police have a theory about these killings. Now, are we to assume that they believe a vampire or some other such creature is responsible? A vampire? Fascinating. However, many in the department don't believe it. Now, I would think that to be the vampire's greatest defense. You're right. Still, they're organizing a search. Search? Yeah, find his resting place. Vampire's coffin. Perhaps the modern vampire doesn't require a coffin. They are rather elusive, you know. Would you care for some wine?
That's part one. And he just told them the world's disbelief in the occult is the occultist's greatest defense. So that's why the masses around here acting the fool, they're being used as a shield for us while we do the work. You see what I'm saying? Most people asking, what is the work? The work is not only your internal journey, but projecting that internal journey out into your world, your reality, and even going so far as to go on force missions and magic missions to different places to do different things. You know, when you call to do that. You see what I'm saying? So now, here go the second conversation from the second movie, Scream, Blacula, Scream. Conversation over wine.
Oh, not a thing, thank you. Not a thing.
Come on now. Here we go.
Would you care for some wine? Oh, not a thing, thank you. I see you're interested in folklore. Yeah, I've been on sort of a kick lately. Been reading all sorts of junk like this.
Jump.
Junk? Well, you've got to admit that this stuff is pretty far out. You believe in any of it? Occults, rituals? Let me say that I believe there are many things that exist that man does not know about. Man needs ritual, some form of worship to combat the very real existence of death.
Now, when that deep, man needs ritual to combat the very real existence of death. Damn. Let's hear that again.
Form of worship to combat the very real existence of death. Let me say that I believe there are many things that exist that man does not know about. Man needs ritual, some form of worship to combat the very real existence of death. I look upon that as one of man's basic needs. Well, I go along with that. I've got to tell you, I'm a born cynic. I finished just one book and it had. You ever hear of Count Dracula? Yes, of course. Vampire, right? Well, this book tried to make me believe that he really existed. And not only that, it tried to convince me that vampires are real. Fascinating. But I guess we both best be careful that one doesn't jump out at us some dark night. It says to kill one, a wooden stake must be driven through its heart. I wonder if that's true. I wonder. I've always loved the deep red color of a fine wine. It is beautiful, isn't it? Yes, much like the deep red color of blood. Yes. I think I will have a little glass, after all.
So, you just heard it from yourself. They even, and the second one go real deep. They go straight into voodoo. Vodun. Like they get ignorant in the second one. They show you what it is. They show you the magic powers of the sacred signs. You see what I'm saying? Even Blacula glorifies voodoo or Vodun and lets you know that it's a great science that is used for both good and bad as a force of change. You see what I'm saying? So go check out Blacula. So we gonna talk about this now. What is a satiety? You know, my homeboy Return the Eye. He dropped this one, and it is he or she who has learned to access the the ancestral or omnicestral dark soul that has been sleep inside of them. You see what I'm saying? Inside of them, allowing them to upgrade to the one. You see what I'm saying? To the one. So you got Jet Li now. You remember Jet Li movie? That's a perfect example of the satiety. He didn't give a damn about nobody else. He was just trying to master himself. Y'all remember that? You see what I'm saying? So that's what a satiety is. A being who is in tune with their own primordial dark soul. What is dark soul? Dark soul is primordial melanated, your primordial melanated monstrous immortal consciousness. You see what I'm saying? Immortal consciousness. That's what dark soul is. So like the baddest movie that they made when it comes to that is Jet Li the One. And he said to the motherfuckers, oh yeah, all the other means is cool, but the energy is wasted. You know, I ain't doing shit with it for real. So what I did was I took it upon myself to put all those energies into one cup, into one vessel, one being, so I could become the one. And he was referring to himself becoming a deity. You see what I'm saying? Now, what's the difference between a deity and a deity? A deity is, of course, a God, generator, operator, destroyer. But a deity is one who's already mastered the demonic and angelic and natural and supernatural forces inside of them, and it's only at this point dealing with the primordial omnicestral forces of their own dark soul. You see what I'm saying? Dark soul. So that's what you got going on here. That's what you got going on. So that's what the deity program is. Think about it like this: if the deity is the God, then the deity is the Titan. You see what I'm saying? It's the Titan. You know, you back on your Titan you back on your Titan program now. The monstrous avatar inside of you. You see what I'm saying? That has manifested itself on the physical plane as a primordial deity now. You see what I'm saying? So now what is dark soul? It is your inner melanated okay, I already said it. How does this relate to junk DNA and DEA? Junk DNA is melanin, of course. Junk DEA are our melanin monster codes or Blacula codes they have reactivated. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on here. This is what you got going on here with these energies. These codes that's awakening inside you. I want to bring this out before Janus Day. I repeat, Janus Day or New Year's Day as y'all call it is not fucking the real New Year's. Janus Day is the god of portals. You see what I'm saying? Yog Sothoth, the Da'ath. It's the dark portal where we are transitioning from the dark energies of the Khaos back into the light energies of the Kabbalah. Now the portal that we go into for when we transition from the light energies of the Kabbalah into the dark energies of the Khaos opens up during Halloween. You see what I'm saying? During Halloween Samhain. Those portals there allows you to come in to the Khaos. So, and you go into the Khaos until after the Christos energy. And on Janus Day, which is another portal day, we transition out of we'll start to transition out of the Khaos into the Kabbalah, the tree of life. So the solar energy. So this is what you got going on here. So this is not a time to, what's the word I'm looking for? This is not a time to be making New Year's resolutions, because they're just going to get sucked into the portal. You see what I'm saying? They're just going to get sucked into the goddamn portal. Y'all need to understand that. So, since it's going to be sucked into the portal, guess what? All those energies, all those wishes and everything will never come true. Because unlike the wish energy doesn't activate until 7 days before the spring equinox. A week before the spring equinox. That's the genie energy. That's when you make your game plan for the new year. See what I'm saying? That's when you put your wishes out for the universe. Cause when you make a game plan and recite it and everything out and put the energy out into the universe, it will build up until the spring equinox, and then it will explode into the universe, programming your year for you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the genie energy. Not this shit here. Not this program here. When you're dealing with the what you call it? Not Janus Day. You see what I'm saying? Not Janus. Janus is a fucking he's the god of portals, the Greek god of portals. See what I'm saying? But in Necronomicon, y'all know it is Yog Sothoth, and in the Kabbalah, y'all know it's a Da'ath. You see what I'm saying? You know, so that's what this is about. That's what this is about. So, this is the energy you're supposed to be fucking with during Janus Day. You're supposed to be tapping into your melanin, deep into your meditations. You see what I'm saying? Preparing for the new year, conserving energy. You know, doing you some basic workouts and especially internal work, especially internal arts like qigong, yoga, tai chi. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, arts that charge the spirit and the soul. You see what I'm saying? The mind. You know, not just your physical body. Those are the things you should be doing right now. You see what I'm saying? Then you build your energies up from now until the spring, and then you execute. You execute during the spring on down. You see what I'm saying? During the solar cycle. So yeah. So now why Blacula? Because Blacula told us that basic humans can't comprehend the monstrous forces of the unknown. So one thing they showed you in Blacula is the police couldn't fuck with him. Cause that nigga operated outside of the current human realm. That's why it's not cool to be human. Human can be the worst thing you is when it comes to other forces. They literally classify humans as animals that are supposed to be eaten. Like real talk. And they data banks and these motherfuckers data bank, the archons and everybody, they classify you as food. See what I'm saying? What they scared of is the energy within you coming back online. That monstrous force. So that's what Blacula literally said. Like in these scenes. Like, nah. Humans don't fuck with the unknown. And that's their greatest weakness. You see what I'm saying? And they don't have nothing to deal with the unknown. You see what I'm saying? That ancestral energy inside of you, they don't have nothing to deal with it, to combat with it. So yeah. Now, Blacula is the first chaos energy that was grounded. It is the predecessor. It is the predecessor blueprint to the Daywalker codes. The Daywalker codes or the Daywalker program. It precedes the Blade comics. You see what I'm saying? So Blacula is Blade's predecessor. You see what I'm saying? Because Blacula was still weak against sunlight. So he wasn't as strong as Blade yet. But they took those codes. What's up, Osiris? What's up, Charisma? What's up, Tosh? They took those codes and they began to evolve over time. Like Dr. York referenced in his book, Melanite Children, that the melanin has been correcting itself over the generations. You know, after so many decades of living, each generation perfect the melanin in their own way. And then a new generation pop up with a whole new set of melanin codes that they need, that they inherit from their parents, plus what they need to work on for their generation. Until now, Well, the melanin has been perfected now, like they just showed you in the Mandalorian with the Dark Troopers, right? They just showed you that your melanin has been perfected now. Everything that's been going on for the last 120 years has now, really for the last 400 years, we can go ahead and put the whole paradigm together. The last 400 years, that whole 400-year alchemy over here, and 1,000-year alchemy in the East, look, Brianna, that alchemy has now came to fruition. That's why they're trying to push these vaccines and shit now. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to shut down the Dark Awakening. You see what I'm saying? The monstrous awakening, the monstrous forces. We're going to get into all of that. You see what I'm saying? Dracula gave his power to Blacula. So he transferred it. He was killed. Blacula would then be superseded by Blade, which was the perfected melanated vampire, which was the Daywalker or the ascended soul, right? The ascended vampire, right? Because vampire actually means ascended soul or ascended fire. See what I'm saying? So Dracula once stated that sometimes the world doesn't need a hero. Sometimes the world needs a monster. That's literally what Dracula said in Dracula Origins. It needs a monster right now. We don't need no more heroes. They killed all the heroes. Remember? Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, Maya Angelou, Mary McLeod Bethune, Madam T.J. Walker. Them was your heroes. That generation was your hero. Bobby Seale, Angela Davis, and all them. Them was your heroes. Them was your superheroes right there. They tried to come. They was militant, true, but they were still trying to appeal to the government, work with the government. The Fred Hamptonites was trying to work with the government to just create change in the world. Yo, we took up arms so that you would listen to us, so that change could be created. Of course, we know what happened when they took that political route and tried to work with them politically. What happened? Most of them got assassinated, exiled, shunned, or pushed to the fringes of society. You see what I'm saying? Pushed to the fringes of society. Most of them. You see what I'm saying? So now, since they did that at the halfway point in 1960, they started killing off all the superheroes. Then what that gave birth to? It gave birth to the monsters. See, it came in sections. It came in sections. The first 60 years was your superheroes, your Marcus Garveys and Noble Drew Ali's and Honorable Elijah Muhammad's and all them and Dr. Yorks and all them, right? That was the first 60 or so years, right? Then you had your anti-heroes with the hip-hop. You see what I'm saying? They came and brought the hip-hop to you. They weren't complete monsters, but they were more like they flirted with the dark side, but they weren't fully on the dark side. It was more into the shadow level of it. They would work with their shadow selves and drop fire-ass music. That was the neo-soul generation, the hip-hop. So that was the Venom generation. You see what I'm saying? That was the Venom generation. Cause after they killed off the Spider-Man generation, that Miles Morales energy, the Anansi energy, then they gave birth to the Venom energy. So, okay, you gonna kill them. So now we gotta come harder. The hip-hop, the gangbang, and all that came online. And everybody became what? Thugs, anti-heroes. You see what I'm saying? Thug was just a cool way. Thug actually come from East Indian Thuggy, which were assassins, actually. You see what I'm saying? So that dealt with the anti-hero energy, the Venom energy. You see what I'm saying? So next, they didn't listen to them. So where we at? Hip hop was birthed in the 70s, and then it really took on its full form in the late 80s, early 90s. So that's when they really took on its complete form in the late 80s, early 90s. Then, this is what we dealing with here. So those neo-soul warriors during the hip-hop generation, those indigos then, those were the anti-heroes, the Venom generation. Hip-hop was powerful all the way up until, the mid-2000s. They started degenerating it from the mid-2000s on down. So they defamed, for the most part, the hip hop generation. You know, they pretty much defamed them. They couldn't kill them off because you know they would have started riots if you killed off a whole generation of musicians. You see what I'm saying? That would just cause riots, and hell on earth would have took place. So what they did instead, they just defamed them. You see what I'm saying? Label them menaces to society. You see what I'm saying? Label them menaces to society. So that was your Venom generation right there. Our generation is the Carnage generation. You see what I'm saying? We the Carnage generation, what they call the Latter-day Saints. Nah, it's really the Latter-day Monsters. Let's be real here. The Latter-day Demons around here. The Latter-day Dark Ones. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got going on here. So now, why does Dracula say this? When he says, you know, the world doesn't need a hero, sometimes the world needs a monster. Because sometimes restoring peace and justice in society isn't enough. All your hero movies show this. They do all their work and still society continues to degenerate. Peep gang here. Sometimes you just need to bring carnage and destruction to the archonic corrupt matrix. That's keeping us locked down. Just do away with the whole fucking system. Do away with the whole fucking matrix and just start anew. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to do that. You have to bring carnage to this shit. Now, I got me a carnage video. Y'all know I had to bring something with that energy. So, let's see here. What we got? Here we go. Now, this ain't the real teaser, but I like the teaser. You see what I'm saying? I like what they did here on this. So let me brighten it up, cause these real dark scenes.
No matter how hard you try.
Hold on. Start over here.
There are some sins that you commit that you can't come back from.
That's a lot brighter than what I thought it was gonna be. What he said? There are some sins you can't commit.
There are some sins that you commit that you can't come back from, you know? No matter how hard you try. You just can't. It's not safe for you to be here, man. There's bodies all over the city tonight.
What's up? Yeah, everybody's here.
You want to know who you are? We'll find out sooner or later.
Rumors continue to swirl about a violent clash between forces of the U.S. military and an unknown adversary.
It was so big, like Hulk. Get out of here. And there's gonna be carnage. The danger's real. Cassidy changed into something horrible. This guy, he is all the way bad. You're just not ready to see the truth, are you? I think there's something big in us. It's from a forklift truck like on the softball. It's the most powerful thing I've ever seen. Are you doing something desperate? What the hell are you? Carnage.
So you want to know what's your place in this? There it is. There it is. I dropped a lecture. I dropped a little post not too long ago where I showed carnage. I really like that picture of him. So you know I had to talk about him. Oh yes, oh yes. The carnage effect. That's what I call it, the carnage effect. When the superheroes fail, this is a three-way defense. This is Mother Earth's three-way defense mechanism. First, you release the superheroes. Them your Spider-Mans. Them your X-Men. Your Avengers and Superman and Wonder Woman and all that. When they fail, what's next? Alright, next, the anti-heroes. Your Venoms. Let me see, I'm trying to think of some more anti-heroes off the top of my head. Your Spawns. There you go. Your Spawns. Your, trying to think. Shit, there's a few other anti-heroes. Just can't think of them off the top of my head. But it's plenty of them. You see what I'm saying? It's plenty of them. But y'all see where I'm coming from. Your Spawns, your Venoms, and various other characters. They not completely all the way gone, but they somewhat gone. You see what I'm saying? Like they unhinged, but they ain't unleashed. You see what I'm saying? They unhinged, but they ain't unleashed. You know, so yeah, I just can't think of any more fucking anti-heroes off the top of my head at this moment. But y'all see where I'm coming from. Alright, when the anti-heroes fail, the next program is we release the monsters. We unleash the Kraken. The Krakens of the world, goddamn. Shit. Yeah, there you go. Joker is a good anti-hero too. He a good example as well. So we release the Krakens around here. The Carnages around this motherfucker. The Cthulhus. You see what I'm saying? We release them kind of motherfuckers now, cause they didn't respect the superheroes. They didn't even respect the anti-heroes. But they gonna respect these monsters. They gonna respect these monsters. Cause these monsters gonna raise hell in ways they gonna see. They ain't never seen. Them thought bombs gonna come online. They gonna fuck this shit up. You see what I'm saying? Another anti-hero here, boy. He just popped in my head. But they gonna respect these motherfuckers who bring carnage. You see what I'm saying? They gonna respect them. You see what I'm saying? So this is you got going on here. Another like he said, it's just some motherfuckers out here that's just all the way bad. Oh, don't get me started on the Sith Lords. We about to get into them motherfuckers in just a second. Your Dark Cities. Nah, fuck this shit. Just wipe it all the way out. They just slay it all. They just take it all down. Sun Wukong style, baby. Sun Wukong wiped out 10 heavens on their ass. Goddamn. And didn't care nothing about it. Why would you do that? Why you just won't come up here and hang out with us and obey the law? The law, fuck your laws. Ain't no morality in law around here. Everything is permitted, including y'all destruction. That's how Sun Wukong felt. You see what I'm saying? That's how Sun Wukong felt around here. So now, let's continue here. Next, Blaze once said that once you know the nature of a thing, you know what it's capable of. Why do you think they been studying us so hard, y'all? What did they say? Well, why did he say this? Because in order to defeat your enemy, you must know your enemy. Even practice their beliefs. Hell, they practiced our magic, didn't they? They practiced what we taught, didn't they? They still study us to this day, even just to learn our fashion and rhythms and dances and everything. They trying to study us to the umpteenth degree because they trying to see what we capable of. And what they found out was, there was levels to this shit. We shouldn't have killed the superheroes. We wish we had a Malcolm X back. versus these niggas here. We wish Marcus Garvey was still here because we can work with them. You know, we can work with a Fred Hampton or Maya Angelou. We can't work with these niggas. These niggas here, all the way gone. Straight Force Unleashed around here. Star Killers around here. Archon Hunters around here. That's what these niggas is. And they have no mercy and no pity on what we trying to do down here. So maybe we should have worked with the predecessors. Hell, we should have even worked with Queen Latifah and all them, and MC Light and goddamn K Reno and everybody. We should have worked with them, cause we fucked up. Cause now these demons on the planet, and these niggas hunting our nightmares and killing our children through fucking cosmic frequencies around here that we didn't even know existed. Yeah, my nigga, shit, niggas walking up with enchanted shotguns, blowing niggas brains out with fucking dark energy quasar weapons. You know, I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell them. Niggas is ready now. They should have thought this shit through for the last 120 years. They should have let it go. They should just gave us our place in society and we would have been good. But nope. Instead, they kept us locked down. And now the demons, the sleepers, has awoken. You see what I'm saying? So this what you got going on. So, let's see here. Darth Bane once said that evil is a word used by the ignorant and weak. The dark side, melanin, is about survival. It's about unleashing your inner power. It glorifies the strength of the individual. That's what Darth Bane once said. Now we into our Sith Lord. We already know the Sith are the real Jedi. The red lightsaber wielding motherfuckers who fuck this shit up. Even so far to Darksaber. You see what I'm saying? The children of the root, which is us. But we also wield a Darksaber as well. Because that's melanin. You see what I'm saying? They gave the black man melanin. Y'all seen who they gave the melanin to? You see what I'm saying? Couldn't nobody else have it until they had to steal it from him. You know, in a fight, you know, they had to take him down. You know, after infiltrating the melanin body again, just a bunch of genetically modified invaders. That's all it is around here. So now let us continue here. Why did he say this? To unlock your melanin is to unleash a monstrous force out of you so that it can quake the world and bring thy enemies to his knees. You see what I'm saying? That's what the monstrous power is. When Hellboy got Excalibur and he unleashed this monstrous force, the world fell. The world quaked and cracked. And all those monstrous forces that was inside of him unleashed and started fucking the world up. Niggas was like, Marvin, that was his dark side. Exactly. And you seen how the world got some act right. They shut the fuck up then, didn't they? With their punk ass society. You see what I'm saying? A little bit of Christos up share. They shut the fuck up then when monsters start coming through the city just slaying niggas. Just get it out my way. Just move, bitch. Get out the way. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's happening here. So next, Darth Plagueis once said, yes, a storm you are, but a much needed one, to wash away the old and complacent, so you can eradicate the galaxy of all the dead weight. That's what he said. That's what he said. You a storm. You see what I'm saying? There's a storm inside of you, raging, burning, exploding, erupting. You like a hurricane. Once that shit unleashed inside of you, once the monster unleashed, it begins to quake the planet. You see what I'm saying? The matrix begin to start to shake up. See what I'm saying? The code begins to shake up. Like they showed you in the Matrix when fucking Neo was moving through that bitch. It begins to shake up. You see what I'm saying? That code begins to be rattled by that monstrous force inside of you. And it begins to fuck this shit up. You see what I'm saying? That's what he talking about. That storm. That hurricane that's coming out the belly. The lower dantian and hurling up outside of you. Once it hit that heart chakra, it erupts out of you. You see what I'm saying? It erupts out of you and unleashes chaos and havoc. You see what I'm saying? So now, you know, so let's see here. Let's see what we got. Let's see here. Another bonus quote he said. The actions of the Sith having the actions of the Sith come from the self and flow outwards. So everything you do as a Jedi, as a Sith, as a Scion, as a wizard, whatever your calling is in this life, whatever your area of expertise is in this life, comes from the self and expands outward. See what I'm saying? That dark core, that dark soul, that dark light, that ultraviolet, X-ray, gamma ray force. You see what I'm saying? That ultraviolet, X-ray, gamma force that's inside of you that erupts in all type of monstrous frequency. That thought bomb that erupts and it explodes out of you, fucking this shit up. You see what I'm saying? I once used to tell back in the day, in my older days, I used to say, just you awakening sends out a fucking shockwave all across the environment, causing tremors and quakes throughout the forest, and 60% of the arcane frequencies in your areas get nullified once you awaken. That's why when you awaken, all hell breaks loose. That's why the reality just shatters. You see what I'm saying? Just falls to the fucking ground. Because when the sleeper awakens, the world gets in formation. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. So next, Naga Sadai once said, here in my meditation chamber, my mind, I can see the galaxy in my mind's eye. And I can visualize armies. I can visualize vast armies, powerful fleets of starships, invincible warriors, your legions of doom, and with Sith arts, chaos arts, my imagination, Stargate / portal, can make it real. So we've been telling you for a minute now. Don't just fuck with the shit, your memory, your ancestral memory. That's cool, but work on visualizing new things, imagining new things, creating whole new worlds, whole new realms. You see what I'm saying? That's what you need to be doing as well. You know, don't just settle for remembrance. Also push the grain with imagination. You see what I'm saying? My nigga K Reno made a song called Imagination where he just went through his shit, you know, getting it in. So go through your imagination, visualize new worlds, new realms, new dimensions, new planes of existences, new universes, all that, and produce something new from your cosmic self, your cosmic core, your center of the galaxy. You see what I'm saying? This your center of the galaxy right here. You know, that, and right here, that dark hole. You know, you got 3 dark holes. You got one right here behind your navel. You got one right here behind your heart chakra, which is a divine spark inside you, and then you got one inside your pineal gland, the knee 1 point. When the 3 black holes, the 3 suns activate inside of you, then you become a living, breathing black hole, and you begin to walk with a force that no one has ever seen before, and that's why nobody fucks with you now. After you stabilize, after your awakening, you see what I'm saying? After your dark awakening. So now let's continue here. Darth Tenebris once said, to us who dwell in the forest, normal life is nothing more than a pretense of false reality. Our only action of significance are those we undertake in service to the dark side, our melanin. Our dark source melanin. You see what I'm saying? Our dark jazz intelligence that's inside of us. To us who dwell in the forest, normal life is little more than a pretense, a false reality. Our only actions of significance are the ones we take in service to the dark side, to our ancestral, omnicestral, dark jazz and melanin. Our chaos intelligence, our chaotic spark. You see what I'm saying? So next, Vodun / Hoodoo quote here. Yeah, that's what this is. This is what they are afraid of. Darth Xana, in her Sith sorcery, once said this: I can use my powers to conjure up your worst nightmares and bring them to life before your eyes. I can drive you mad with fear. I can drive you mad with fear, shed your sanity, and leave you a raving lunatic for the rest of your life with silk sorcery. Let me read that one more time. I can use my powers to conjure up your worst nightmares and bring them to life before your eyes. I can drive you mad with fear, shed your sanity, and leave you a raving lunatic for the rest of your life with silk sorcery. Chaos magic. You see what I'm saying? That chaos magic. So this is what you got going on here. This is what you got going on here. So she telling you, with that dark force, with them dark magics, that so-called black magic as they like to call it, with that dark energy, you can fuck a nigga up. You can bring their nightmares to life. You can make them go crazy with the monstrous visuals that you can portray to them. You can goddamn walk up to them, send signals to them, and it make you look like a monster, and it begins to degrade their sanity, because what they consider sane is the demiurgic light, the demiurgic matrix that they only accustomed to, whereas us monsters who been about this life already fucking this shit up. The niggas who bout they Cloverfield, you see what I'm saying? Who bout they Prometheus, who bout they evil gene. Oh, let me talk to y'all about the evil gene. Why do they portray your melanin as a monster? It is because it is a monster. Let's call it what it is. It is a monster. That's why they portray it as a monster, because it is a monster. So check out this trailer. The Evil Gene. They're going to tell you what I just told you in this little trailer here. It's a movie, by the way. Check it out.
Every single inmate is a born killer. Born. NIH doesn't believe Mobley was suicidal, and they've demanded a full investigation. Just write an airtight report that puts this thing to rest. Each inmate is brought here once a week for psychological tests and counseling. You think you can counsel these guys?
The discovery of the evil chief proves revelation right. The mark of the beast is an invisible.
You think you can counsel these guys?
The discovery of the evil chief proves revelation right.
Check out what they said. Hold on.
The discovery of the evil chief proves revelation.
It's called Gene. In the movie, they call it Gene SHH 282. Now, SHH means shh, so that's silence. 282 is 10, 12, 3. The 3 magi inside of you. The monstrous force. Like, they literally found the monstrous gene inside of you. They literally found the monstrous gene inside of you. Like, real talk. Real talk.
You think you can counsel these guys?
The discovery of the evil chief proves revelation right. The mark of the beast is an invisible one. It's a genetic marker, making the bearer more susceptible to demonic influence.
They have black eyes too.
It's the evil in this place is setting traps for you. You must beware. It's time to end this.
The evil gene. And some reason the evil gene only fuck with these high society motherfuckers, these upper class niggas. You see what I'm saying? These upper class niggas. You see what I'm saying? They fuck with forces that they didn't understand, and now them forces fucking with their asses back. Now that you know what it is, the evil gene, the melanin gene, the Blacula genes, now they show you its power. These next two videos will be about its power. You see what I'm saying? The power and the rise of this monstrous gene.
Ladies and
I find it interesting. Even the Simpsons talked about it. Check this out.
gentlemen, I'm going to prove to you not only that Freddie Quimby is guilty, but that he is also innocent of not being guilty. I refer you to my expert witness, Dr. Hibbert.
Well, only 1 in 2 million people has what we call the evil gene. Hitler had it, Walt Disney had it, and Freddie Quimby has it.
Thank you, Dr. Hibbert. I rest my case.
Damn. 30 in 20-some seconds, they just told you what it was, didn't it? What he said? He said 1 in what? Let's say that one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to prove to you not only that Freddie Quimby is guilty, but that he is also innocent of not being guilty. I refer you to my expert witness, Dr. Hibbert.
Well, only 1 in 2 million people has what we call the evil gene. Hitler had it, Walt Disney had it, and Freddie Quimby has it.
So only 1 in 2 million people has what we call the dark gene already embedded in you. That 1 in 2 million people is on. A few of y'all is on this live right now. so only every 1 in 2 million or 1 in 10 million or whatever the statistics are now. And you see they had the black man explain it to you, right? So the more explain, the dirty more explain it to you, right? So every one and so many people has this dark gene already activated inside of them. That's why y'all is already awoken, raised in hell as we speak, because it's already programmed in you. Now everybody else, they got to activate theirs, but yours is already online. That's what, because you chose to be a forerunner of the energy at this time. So yeah. So what you said? What it do? What does the evil gene do? Great question. The evil gene is literally the genetic sequences of your monstrous energy. And this monstrous energy, when it comes online and erupts out of you, actually causes literal glitches in the matrix. That's why when you're awoken, remember when y'all first awoken, all hell broke loose in your reality? That was that evil gene, as they call it, or the melanin gene coming online, the Blacula codes coming online. And ever since you've been awoken, everywhere you go and everything you do, notice how people look at you strange, look at you crazy, look at you like you're a weirdo or something like that. It's because to them, since they still sleep, you register as a foreign entity. You register as an anomaly, like Neo in the Matrix. You see what I'm saying? He's an anomaly now. They didn't call him Neo. They called him an anomaly, an unknown entity, an unknown force, an unknown monstrous force that can fuck this Matrix up whenever the fuck he feels like it. That's basically what they saying here. So now, let's continue here. Now, what was I showing you? The power of the evil gene. Just wanted to show you that they even put it in the cartoons. You see what I'm saying? They even put it in the cartoons. Hold on here. This here is from the movie Phantoms. We just beat the shit out of these niggas with their monstrous energy. Y'all see that? Hell no, that shit
I'm
dog.
registering no toxic fumes of any kind.
Still can't see it. Yeah, I can barely see it.
Here, boy. At least he lived through it. Come on. But how does he live through it? Yeah. It's a good dog. It's okay. It's a good That's a good boy. It's okay, yeah. Good boy, good dog. Let's get away from him. Don't you? Christ, what the hell? What is it? Here, Dr. Flight. Do your research. Where's the gospel?
There you go. Phantoms. That's the name of the movie. See how they shot? See how they shot the building, and it ain't do nothing to his ass but fuck him up. Shit, them bullets. Because after a while, these bullets and these guns ain't gonna mean shit. That's why they trying to vaccinate you. They notice that these guns and everything starting to become obsolete around here. So what? They gotta move to biological warfare now. They ain't got no choice. Cause the standard way of doing things is starting to become more and more obsolete as the energies begin to, as the monstrous energies continues to rise in us. So next, let's see here. In the movie War of the Worlds, y'all remember that? The War of the Worlds. They show the melanin monsters rising with all power in their being, not just in their hands, in their being. You see what I'm saying? War of the Worlds. And y'all know War of the Wars was something else. Let me show y'all that. The new World Wars, and the old one. The old one was good too, but the new World Wars give it to you with in some graphic detail. It's daytime, so it gotta be that bright.
I've never seen anything like this before. That many strikes of lightning in one spot. Is this the only place? Come on, put that down. Step back, please. Step back.
Let me skip some of this. bro. Man. Shit, y'all should have been gone. I would have never waited that long. All that shit happened. I would be on the other side of town by now. Vaporize my ass. I don't know what they're looking for. I would have been gone. Now, Cloverfield, War of the Worlds. I like the Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves' version of it too. But I know Cloverfield and War of the Worlds. No lie, they pretty much showed you how they gonna fuck this shit up. Cloverfield was Cthulhu's Rising, and literally War of the Worlds was the return of the Melanin Monsters. Like, no lie. No lie. The return of your Melanin Monsters. That's what they scared of. That's what they fear the most. And the Melanin Monsters weren't playing no motherfucking games. You see what I'm saying? They weren't playing no games on their ass. They came in and wiped out everybody. And for the next hour and 20 minutes, you just seen them just murk everybody. It felt good to see the Matrix be destroyed. You see what I'm saying? It felt good, you know, because it was one of the movies where they didn't shut this shit down. They couldn't stop it. You see what I'm saying? It was one of the movies where they couldn't stop it, just like they couldn't stop Cthulhu Rising. They give you a few movies like that every so often. But they stopped it in The Day the Earth Stood Still. But they didn't stop it in Cloverfield and War of the Worlds. It was what it was. Like, nah, nigga, this the fucking end. Let's just accept it. Goddamn, let's just accept it. It is what it is. We ain't gonna be able to do nothing with these niggas here. So, this is what they showing you here. This is what they showing you, and we gonna take a brief trip back to Lovecraft Country, real quick. Mainly the opening scene. Man, this scene here, we taking a trip back for a reason. It's something I want to show y'all. Let me brighten it just a little bit. Not too much. About 25. There we go. Look at this. War of the Worlds over here. That's what you just seen in this scene here. With the robot shooting lasers out. Necronomicon of right here. Independence Day over here. I'm gonna show y'all Independence Day next. Right. So they showing you all the forces that's coming back to fuck this shit up. So we got a mixture of Independence Day, which is your Star Family. We got a mixture of War of the Worlds, your Melanin Monsters / Advanced Monstrous Technology, or Sith Alchemy, or Sith Monsters. You see what I'm saying? Genetically modified monsters that come down here to fuck this shit up. You see what I'm saying? Then you got Cthulhu. Of course, we already know that's demonic forces there. You know, so this the scene I wanted to show y'all. This the scene I wanted to show y'all the most. This image here. You see what I'm saying? So. And it's the moon is there. So we dealing with the darkness of your melanin. You see what I'm saying? Moon just represent the melanin, the feminine energy. And how they fuck this shit up. You see what I'm saying? So let's continue here. One more time. So y'all can see it. Alright.
boy. Black boy, we're the welcoming committee. You'd better get out of here. No, Jake. Go on, it just makes it tougher having you here.
The red chick is the fox demon. Yeah, I know that, right? So that was his feminine energy in his dream, anyway. The demonic feminine force, the monstrous Sophian force that's coming back.
The year 1928. The times.
That's why she red.
If you were a young man,
Now she red because remember I told y'all the sixth species is what color? Red. So they talking about the children of the root. So she a black woman. You see what I'm saying? The American melanated woman. You see what I'm saying? Indigenous melanated woman. That's who they showing here with old girl in the red scene. We gonna break it all down, analyze it to its fullest. Yeah, she a melanated woman. She red for a reason. We are what? Children of the root, because why? We sit on America's what? Root chakra. See what I'm saying? So that's why they always depict us as red when they not depicting us as copper color. You see what I'm saying? Our alternative color is red in these movies. Because they know we are the children of the root. That's who we feel. And a melanated woman came down out of what? The ship. You see what I'm saying? She came down out of the ship. Star family. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Incarnated down here out of the ship to help him fuck this shit up. So that's what you're seeing here. The reunification of the divine feminine and masculine and the dark feminine and masculine. You see what I'm saying? Energies coming together once more. What you about to see here. So let's get it.
turning to those of love. But if you were a young boy, your thoughts were of one thing: baseball.
There you go, Cthulhu. Hold on. There you go. You know, they're going to try to shut it down in the movie. But I wanted to show you this scene. Cthulhu Rising, baby. Once the feminine and masculine energies reunite, the cosmic feminine and masculine energies and the personal feminine and masculine energies inside of you reunite, because this is his dream. Remember that. He God in his dream, and the God, his dream self, his dream walking self, is showing him, the dream warrior in him is showing him what's to come. You see what I'm saying? What's to come. So the dream master inside of him, showing him what's to come. So once you reunite with your internal feminine masculine energy at first, and the cosmic feminine masculine energy period, automatically you're going to be resonating with that anyway. Cthulhu will rise in you. /Cthulhu /Cthulhu. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Why Jackie Robinson? Why they make that connection with Jackie Robinson? Because Jackie Robinson was one of the first motherfuckers in America to break the color barrier. Peep game. So they made that connection. Cthulhu is the future you that rises. Jackie Robinson is the past, who's already risen. You see what I'm saying? The number 42 is 6. We need you to see. That's balance. Right here, the feminine and masculine energies unite well. They awaken in the sacral. They mature in the heart, but they fully come together, fully activate, and fully unify in the third eye. You see, it's in the first eye. That's what you seen there with Jackie Robinson. Once he came online, you see what I'm saying? So that's what that scene is about. And he wore what color? Blue. Throat chakra. Truth. The truth. Dodgers. You see what I'm saying? Because they was dodging. They was trying to dodge the truth. He was a code breaker. He was a code breaker, cause the codes ain't always gotta be information. The codes can be the standard constructs or the standard programming or operating system for the era. You see what I'm saying? For the timeline that you in. He broke those color lines. Is a representation of him breaking the code when he decided to join Major League Baseball. See what I'm saying? So, and they actually did a Masonic ritual even back then on Cub. So they had him back Cthulhu down. You know, that was actually foreshadowing of when he saved his younger selves. When he came back as the monstrous Cthulhu to save his younger self, his ancestors in the past. Remember they did that in Lovecraft Country. You know, he came with a baseball bat and just started fucking niggas up. Remember that? You know, them white boys who was trying to fuck him up, who was trying to fuck up his ancestors. He came back as they seen him as Jackie Robinson, but he was already knew he was a monster by this point because he was tapping into the magic, the Shuggoffs. You see what I'm saying? The monstrous forces inside of him. So yeah. Let's continue here. So now, what I want to show you here, Cthulhu regenerates. That's the scene I want right there. Let me just capture it. There it is. Now they showing you that the past and present meets. I mean, the past and future meets. You see what I'm saying? The past and future meets. Cause now you see in the past, Jackie Robinson, who was a code breaker, meets what? Cthulhu, who is the monstrous force rising inside of you. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Everything else is Art of War. But I really wanted to show y'all that. See what I'm saying? Just the code that scene a little bit more. Cause they showing you the future. The future great Infinity War in that scene. So I want to come back to that for these Blacula codes. You feel me? For these Blacula codes. And for my anime fans, Dracula is Alucard spelled backwards. So that's the anime hell scene, if y'all didn't know. Well, Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards. How about that? So yeah, so for these Blacula codes, yeah. So there it is. Now, they better be afraid, because the undead monstrous forces are back on the rise. You see what I'm saying? They back on the rise. So now, ascend into your satiety. You see what I'm saying? Your monstrous dark soul. You see what I'm saying? That monstrous dark soul inside of you. Cause that energy, the ancestral force inside of you is on the rise. So that monstrous dark soul in you see what I'm saying, is getting stronger and stronger by the day, by the minute, by the hour, by the goddamn second. Every day you go to sleep and wake up, it gets a little bit stronger. And they know this. That's what the so-called vaccines is all about. If it ain't just a physical vaccination, it's a mental vaccination, because they are trying to feed your subconscious mind like, hey, yo, we trying to douse that shit that's coming in online to you. They can't douse it. Cthulhu. You see what I'm saying? They can't douse the energy that's inside of you. You see what I'm saying? It's coming. It's just coming. You see, there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah. So I'm end this with a song, which was K Reno's Imagination, that I wanted to play for y'all.
The space where you upload the code from your load. Make up new mode. Imagine your power to mold. Rewind, devise within your mind.
I'm a mythical character who was formed in the mind of an ancient ghost. And that ghost was formed in the mind of a wise celestial host. And that host was formed by...
Oh, that shit bright as fuck. I mean, I don't even need no brightness for that. Let's try this again. I'm a mythical character who was formed in the mind of an ancient ghost. And that ghost was formed in the mind of a wise celestial host. And that host was formed by an angel who appears and disappears. And he was formed in the mind of a child who won't be born for 100 years. And that child was formed by a genius who studied and learned well, who was conceived in the undeveloped cerebellum of a sperm cell. And that sperm cell was ejaculated by a being from outer space, who was formed in the mind of a king that came from a wicked alien race. And that king was formed in a dream by a marsupial in his pouch, who was formed in the mind of a young dude smoking some cannabis on a couch. And that dude was brought to life inside the mind of a magician, who was conceived by a man with Alzheimer's who then forgot his own vision. And that man was the mental product of a psychiatrist's brain creation, who was dreamed up in the mind of a comatose hospital patient. And he was thought of by a Siamese twin who shared a brain stem in the mind of the twin that he was attached to, who created him. And they were formed in the mind of a scientist who spanned time, a reincarnation of the child that I spoke about in the fourth line. Now before you rewind and try to analyze that part of this verse, he spanned time so he can reincarnate even though he came first. But that scientist was conceived by a pregnant woman in a dark room. And she was formed in the mind of the very baby she was carrying in her womb. And the baby was formed in the mind of a dangerous black widow spider, who was thought of inside the brain of a deranged poetry writer. And that writer was conjured up in a dream by wise Indian chief, formed in the head of a small lizard camouflaged on a green leaf. The lizard came from the brain of a man who could define every word made, who was formed in the thoughts of an 8-year-old student in the 3rd grade, who was thought of by a clairvoyant with unmatchable brain focus, a unified mental conception of a swarm of mad locusts. And that swarm was formed by a medium who spoke to the dead and was legit, who was formed in the mind of one of the spirits that he was communicating with. And that spirit was born in the mind of a man sitting on the couch of a shrink, conceived by a microscopic germ that had no brain to even think. And that germ was formed by 2 clan members with hoods over their faces. And they were thought of by a black man who murdered them for being racist. And that man was brought to life inside of the skull of a baby bird, formed by a man who never read nothing but remembered everything that he heard. And that man was formed up inside of a seed that wouldn't grow. And everything I said was all formed in the mind of a carry no deep in my imagination. My imagination. 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 So there y'all go. There y'all go. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get out of here. People calling and bonking, as y'all can hear in the background. So I'm Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out. Share this with your friends. Let them know what it is. Y'all want to check out my other occult lectures, hit me up on YouTube at the Midnight Order. And if y'all want to donate, y'all can Cashapp me at mcjnetwork. And I'm out. Peace.